Hi, and welcome to the Quest presentation on life stage multivitamins. Quest is your partner in family health. Hi, my name is Jim Shop, and I'm the sales manager with RX Balance. And the education piece today will be done by Pindi. Say hi, Pindi.
Hi, everybody. I'm Pindi.
Great. We'll hear from her in just a minute. So, RX Balance is the owners of the Quest Vitamin and Nature's Harmony lines of products. You can learn more about us at our website at questvitamins.com, where we have been your partner in family health since 1976, and at naturesharmony.com, which has been herbal supplements in harmony with nature and science since 1936. So today we're going to talk to you about Quest, but just a little bit of background information. Quest is a multivitamin and mineral brand that's been around since 1976. It is one of the leading brands in Canada for multivitamins. We have a successful experience in our formulation of vitamins. And today specifically, we're going to deal with life stage and gender specific multivitamins and minerals. But our main brand that most of us will know us for is our Super Once a Day line. And that was one of our first products and one of our top selling products still to date. And we are a very proud member of the Canadian Health Food Association. Quest also has a full line of supplements on development, energy, longevity, and omegas, as well as prenatal and postnatal supplements, and also in the preventative and the wellness categories. So we do cover off a lot of areas in our Quest supplements. Today, we're going to talk to you about multivitamins. And the multivitamins and the supplements are an on-trend category, meaning that there is a huge demand by consumers as they look to continue to manage their health and well-being. Multivitamins and their core selection of vitamin supplements are required across all consumers' needs. And specifically today, the life stage and gender specific ones are growing dramatically as consumers look for specific formulations that address their own well-being. Now, multivitamins and supplements are growing, fueled by a global trend toward health and wellness. But still, women are the primary decision makers in the family's health and in the purchase decision for looking at supplements. Now, we have found that consumers are confused and a little bit overwhelmed by this section. So our presentation today is going to talk about the simplicity of making decisions on lifestyle and gender and the type of multivitamin supplement you want. We've also considered that we want to make sure it's easy to understand because the Quest multivitamin brand has been around for a while, and we want to ensure that the health and wellness of your whole family is taken care of through our superior formulations and quality. And we have, of course, reinforced the premium positioning of Quest, and we wanted to address some of the confusion by the navigational cues you'll notice on all the packages as we talk about them. And we've also wanted to make sure that we're partnering with mom because moms are busy and they're also always seeking the optimal products that are going to support their health and well-being for their family. So the Quest multivitamin line and life stage supplements address each member of our family having unique nutritional requirements that depend on their age and their gender. Now we want to ensure that we are supporting all of the ages from children, teen, adults 50 plus, and we have specific formulations also dealing with family planning. There's certainly a Quest balanced supplement formula that's designed for everyone in your family. So take it away, Pindi.
All right. Thank you, Jim. So like Jim said, there is a specific Quest multivitamin formula for every member of your family, from kids all the way to adults over 50, as well as our specialty products, which are for family planning. So we'll just get right into it. So our first product is for our children in the family. So this is our Kids Daily One. It's a chewable tablet. And so we've put in, it starts at age 3 and it's recommended to use up to age 13. So from age 3 to 9, it's recommended 1 a day. So then a lot of, parents may ask, well, how do I know to switch my child over to 2 a day? And that would really be based on if the family doctor has said, oh, your child is in like the 95th, 90 percentile. Perhaps you need to be looking at a higher dose for that child at that point. It is recommended to take it with food. And if the child is taking any other vitamins or supplements or medication, to separate it by a couple hours. So key ingredients in each tablet and what are they doing in this formula? So calcium has been added to this formula to help with, of course, bone and teeth strength. as well as muscle functioning. Vitamin C, we always think of the immune system when we think of vitamin C because it's an antioxidant. Magnesium has many different functions in the body, but in particular for children at this age, we really want to help them with how it works well with calcium. So, helping with bone and teeth strength, as well as supporting the nervous system. And then balanced B vitamins. And B vitamins are used for metabolism. So they help convert all the food that we're consuming and convert it over to energy. So that's what our B vitamins do. Next, for the teenage girls in our family, so this is recommended for age 14 to 18. We do recommend, it's taken only once a day. We do recommend the largest meal of the day because it is better tolerated with food. As we know, with teenagers, that they may not have a regular meal schedule. Generally speaking, parents will give the vitamin either with breakfast, if they are literally watching them eat breakfast, or at dinner time, because they can see them have food. I wouldn't give it with a child to give at lunchtime. Chances are they won't take it. Um, so, key ingredients with each capsule and what are they doing? So, in particular for teen girls, we have put iron into our Quest formula, and that's to help. By this time, girls will be menstruating. So we want to make sure we're helping replenish those iron stores that are lost every month. There is magnesium to help with nervous system support, calcium for bones and teeth. Really want to lay that foundation for strong bones and teeth at this age, and helping with muscle function, and as well as vitamin D. So, vitamin D in particular does work with helping promote calcium absorption in the body. Then we have our teen boys, his daily one. This is also a once a day capsule for age 14 to 18. And similar to the teenage girls, we do recommend it that it's given at the largest meal of the day and separated from other medications by a couple hours. And so, what's going on for teenage boys and how is the Quest supplement helping? So, the calcium is helping with bones and teeth and muscle function. The magnesium is helping with nervous system support. Vitamin B6 in particular is bumped up for teenage boys, and that's to help with amino acid and fatty acid metabolism. And just wanted to make note about copper. So, copper is included in the teenage girl formula as well. The copper helps to support bone strength, brain development, and immune function. Um, so, and then we'll get to the next slide, and I just wanted to talk about the summary slide. Go to the next one. Thank
So,
you.
Pindy, why would a parent be looking at multivitamins for their kids? What would
Thank
be,
you.
and you as a pharmacist, why would you recommend for them to look at multivitamins?
So there's a lot of different reasons. Great question, Jim. So, first, parents are always, the first thing is parents are really frustrated and concerned when their child just won't eat what they're making them to eat.
Right, right.
Right? So young children tend to be quite, I know the word picky is used quite often, picky or particular. Teenagers really aren't that much better, really. They can be quite particular as well, but especially with what's, happening for teenagers during that time in their life, like they may be involved in a lot more activities at school. Maybe their sports are getting a bit more intense as well. So that's actually more demands on their body itself. And then there's just the general nature of teenagers at that age, where they generally respond to everything their parent is saying and they dismiss it, so they don't think it's important. So I think that having a parent give their child a supplement once a day, it does really give you that peace of mind that, okay, at least they're getting the bare minimum of what they need. And I also wanted to just bring attention to, the different age groups that are given here for the age 14 to 18 for the teenagers. That really depends on the growth of that child. Like there's some children who, at age 15, 16 are already, like there may be girls that have already reached their peak height and at that time. So it may make more sense to go over to the adult formula, and especially for boys. So if your 16-year-old son is already 200 pounds and 6'2", then he should really be going over to the adult formula.
Right.
So we put this table together. It's just like a nice reference chart for our viewers. It brings together what we've covered in the slides, but in particular, I just wanted to kind of highlight what's happening during that life stage for that age group and why do they need a supplement at that time. So, for the kids, yeah, they're growing, they're young, they're growing. We want to really lay a strong foundation from the very beginning. So we're, bone and teeth strength, immune system, nervous system support, as well as metabolism. And for girls, so the same for teenage girls, the same things are also being addressed during that life stage. But we also did include iron in this formula, and that's because of menstruation at that time commencing. And then for teenage boys, they're not missing out on anything that the girls are getting. It's the same, they're all those needs are being addressed. But we wanted to just highlight that the B6 bump is really helping to support metabolism, and that copper is supporting bone strength and brain function and immune function.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. So now let's go over to the women in the family. So our first product is our Women Her Daily One for age 18 to 50. This is a once a day capsule. And so these capsules have in the formulation's been put together to really address what's happening during that life stage for a woman age 18 to 50. So there's folic acid, vitamin D, B6, and B12. So what are these key ingredients doing together to help a woman at this time? So it's helping with healthy skin, development and maintenance of bones and teeth. Really want to make sure that that foundation is getting even stronger during this time. People always think of osteoporosis once somebody is older, but you really want to make sure that we're building the calcium, vitamin D stores now at this age. Immune system, of course, with and supporting that, and then just body metabolism of proteins, carbs, and fats. Then so once a woman is 50 and over, we do recommend that they switch over to our Quest Women's 50 Plus or Daily One. And so there's different key ingredients here with the once a day capsule. And once again, there's a bump in certain key ingredients. So the vitamin D, B12, the calcium, and this formula is now iron free because at this time, most women will be at menopause. So they are no longer having their monthly cycle. It's supporting healthy skin, bones and teeth, the immune function, as well as, of course, eyesight. As we get older, we really can't change that. Our eyesight will diminish over time. So here's when we get into our specialty family planning products from Quest. And the one here is our Quest Pre-New Mommy to Be. So this is for women who are planning to conceive. So it's important to note that when a woman is planning to conceive and she decides to take the Pre-New Mommy to Be, that she would stop the multivitamin that she's been taking. There's different key ingredients. This is a tablet formulation. It is only once a day, so easy to take. Vitamin D, folic acid, C and E, as well as B12. So what's happening with this formula? During this time, it's really important to support female fertility. So we're strengthening the reproductive organs of the woman, as well as enhancing egg health and helping to maintain normal ovulation. It is recommended that it is started 12 weeks prior to conception. So this brings us to our prenatal. So now that the lady is pregnant, then we recommend that she would switch over to a prenatal supplement. This is considered one of Quest legacy products. And now this is in a capsule format, and there's different key ingredients in here, and which of course have been put here that give optimal support to the mom while she's pregnant, as well as the developing baby. And so vitamin C, D, E, folic acid, and iron. So as a pharmacist, why do I like this formula so much as a recommendation to women that would come in and say, okay, look, I'm pregnant, I need to start a prenatal? I would say, you know what, go for this one because it's a capsule and it's easy to swallow and digest, first and foremost, because it's a capsule. Second, it's actually spread out throughout the day. So it's 3 times a day. So in a way, you're actually getting that nice bump and a reinforcement every 8 hours of the supplements. And so because it's spread out, it's better absorbed compared to other prenatals, and it's really easy to follow. It's only 3 times a day, so you can actually have it coincide with your 3 main meals. And so now mommy's had the baby and now she's nursing. So let's take away some stress from her because she's already stressed out right now because she is nursing. So this is our Quest Lactanew for new moms, and very similar to the prenatal as well as the Pre-New Mommy to Be, in that you would not be taking any other supplement while taking this not any other multivitamin supplement, that is, sorry. So each tablet this formula has been put together to really support the mom in her recovery after birth, as well as everything that mom is consuming actually does go into the breast milk. So that means that it does go to the baby. So so in particular, the vitamin C, E, D, and the calcium and the magnesium. So these elements together really help to contribute to making the breast milk more nutrient balanced. It does help with postpartum wound healing, and it also does help with improving skin condition. So our comparison chart, so this is similar to the kids comparison chart. We put this together to really summarize the slides that we had gone through. So, we've put down each women's multivitamin that's in your family, and then the specialty products, as well as the key ingredients. But really just wanted to highlight, like, why did Quest decide to have these different supplements at different life stages? Because we really want to support what's happening for our consumer during that time in their life. So, for the first one for women age 18 to 50, the one daily is so healthy skin, bone strength, for energy, really supporting them with their reproductive health, and for menstrual support, heart health, of course, and the immune system. So when a woman's over 50, it's not like we're stopping supporting them for all those other needs, but we just wanted to highlight that we're also, the formulation is slightly changed to help them support for eye health as well as menopause support at that time. And then when we get to the specialty products for family planning, so the Pre-New Prep Mommy to Be, this of course is going to help support the mom for helping improve her chances of conception. The prenatal is also being formulated. It's a capsule 3 times a day, easy to use. And that's to really help support mom while she's pregnant, as well as support the developing baby. And then Lactanew, it has been put together to really support mom with her own recovery after giving birth, as well as, the way that the nutrients have been designed is so that the breast milk itself is a lot healthier for the baby, because everything mom has during breastfeeding, of course, will go to the baby. And I just wanted to sorry, Jim, I just wanted to just really highlight to our listeners that with the Pre-New Prep Mommy to Be, or the prenatal, or the Lactanew, they are freestanding products, meaning that it is not recommended to take any other sort of multivitamin supplement while taking any of those 3 products.
That's great to highlight that, Pindy, because really what Quest has done here is to be able to say these are key life stages for women based on age, based on choices, conception, pregnancy, lactation, and based on age 50 plus. And it's easy to choose the formulation just by doing that. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now we get to the men. Don't want to leave them behind. So our first product is the Men His Daily One for age 18 to 50. So this is a capsule once a day. And so there's zinc, vitamin A, and then balanced B complex vitamins in this formula. So they've been put together to really support, what's happening for men's body needs at that time between the ages of 18 and 50. So really supporting their muscle function as well as their immune system, and supporting their body's metabolism of proteins, carbs, and fats. And so the next one, of course, is for our men over the age of 50. And so here we've seen a slight bump on some of the ingredients, and that's because of what's happening for men over the age of 50 at that time. So there is a bump in vitamin D and E, as well as magnesium. So what are we helping support? We're helping support proper muscle function, bones and teeth. And it's, something to really just to be aware of, that men can also experience osteoporosis and brittle bones and brittle teeth. So we just want to make sure they're supported. Immune function, of course, because we do get sicker easier as we get older. And eyesight, because that's something we just, as we get older, our vision just isn't as strong. So I just want to make sure they're supported. And so our specialty product for men for family planning is our Pre-New Daddy to Be. This is a tablet. It is once a day, really easy to take. And this is a freestanding product as well. So really similar to the Pre-New Mommy to Be, in that we do not recommend that any other multivitamin is taken at the same time as this. And so key ingredients, vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, and selenium. So what is the pre-new daddy to be doing? It is helping support male fertility. So it helps to maintain a healthy quantity and quality of semen. It helps to improve the conception rate, so helping improve the chances of a baby being conceived. And of course, the third one is to contribute overall to the health of the embryo once conception takes place. Very similar to the pre-new mommy to be, in that we do recommend that they start at 12 weeks before that they would like to start planning for their family. So the our chart here it's really similar to the women's chart. So we put it together. It's just a nice reference for you. It does repeat some of the information that we talked about in the slides about the 3 different products that we have for the men. You will notice that I did not put in a recommended age group for the pre-new prep daddy to be, because that really depends when the gentleman would like to have another child or have a child. So I don't put in an age group to that. So the key ingredients are similar to what I already discussed, but what I really wanted to highlight was, okay, so why did Quest make these 3 separate products for men in your family? And what are the needs at that time? So for men between the ages of 18 and 50, we want to support them with their muscle strength, with energy or / metabolism, their immune system, and their heart and eye health. Once they get to 50 and over, it's not like we're leaving the other things behind. We are still supporting them with that. But we also just want to make sure that the guys aren't left behind for supporting them with their bones and teeth, and as well as really helping them with prostate health also. And then the last one, of course, is the pre-new prep daddy to be, because just like there's the pre-new prep mommy to be, there is something for dads as well, because it takes both of them, right? So this is also to help support optimal male fertility. And it's the similar comments that I had mentioned earlier, that it's really supporting the male, and then it's really helping improve the overall rate of conception.
Great, thanks a lot, Pindy. Fantastic. And as you can see, there really truly is a life stage multivitamin for all members of your family here. Each member of your family has unique nutritional requirements depending on their age and gender. And Quest has done a nice job of putting together the multivitamin and mineral supplements to support the needs of children, teens, adults 50 plus, and for moms and dads that are doing the family planning. There is definitely a supplement formula designed for anyone and everyone in your family. If you're interested in learning more about this, you can always check out our YouTube page for RX Balance. And we have additional training video on other Quest and Nature's Harmony products at rxbalance.ca. Again, my name is Jim. My email is there if you'd like to reach out if you have any questions. And I just want to emphasize that we are a Canadian company based in Port Coquitlam, BC, and we are always interested in hearing from you. So feel free to reach out with any suggestions or questions that you have. So any last words, Pindy?
No, but just please, if you have any more questions for me, please reach out to Jim, and we will certainly connect on them.
Great. Thanks a lot, Pindy. I appreciate your time. And thank you for watching and listening to us.